بحضراتكم مشاهدينا الكرام حيثما أنتم، نحن معكم في تغطية مباشرة من قلب وسنوكر آسيا في ضيافة العاصمة أحداث مرتقبة بقوة هنا في الدوحة. نتحدث عن سنوكر وأيضا عن البلياردو الإنجليزي. قبل الدخول في تفاصيل هذا اليوم الافتتاحي لا بأس أن نتحول مباشرة إلى الزميل وسام كرنيب ومعه السيد مبارك الخيارين رئيس الاتحاد الدولي للسنوكر. أهلا بك وسام، تفضل.
شكرا زميلي المهدي، تحية لك بداية لضيفك الكريم ولمتابعي ومشاهدي قنوات الكأس، إلى جانبي كما ذكرت رئيس الاتحاد الدولي للبليار والسنوكر السيد مبارك الخيرين. سيد مبارك، نرحب بك على بداية على قنوات الكأس. يعني هذه بطولة من 3 بطولات ستقام هنا في الدوحة. كيف كانت الاستعدادات؟ كيف كانت التحضيرات؟ وما هي الصعوبات التي واجهتكم؟
والله الحمد لله، يمكن احنا اليوم بدينا الساعة 10 صباحا كان السيشن الأول للبطولة. 6 أيام البطولة الأولى راح تكون إن شاء الله، وال4 أيام الأخيرة من تاريخ 16 لتاريخ 19 راح تكون بطولات النساء والبلياردو الإنجليزي. الحمد لله الاستعدادات تمت على أكمل وجه الحمد لله. الضيوف كلهم وصلوا، اللاعبين، الطاقم التحكيمي الخارجي والداخلي مستعدين للبطولة، جاهزين لها إن شاء الله، والله يسخر إن شاء الله حق لاعبينا إن شاء الله المنتخب القطري فيها.
تحضيرات المنتخب القطري كيف كانت، علما أنهم قاموا بمعسكر داخلي عكس المرات السابقة؟
والله شوف، يمكن احنا عسكر المنتخب تقريبا من 21 يوم. هناك لاعب محترف قبرصي، وهناك المدرب مايك راسل بطل عالم 19 مرة. الستاف جاهز، الفني التكنيكال، اللاعبين ان شاء الله على قد المسؤولية ان شاء الله. احنا مش عاوزين نضغط، لكن احنا عندنا ابطال ان شاء الله، نتمنى ان احنا نشوف في الادوار المربع الذهبي على الاقل.
سؤال أخير، توقعاتك للقاء اليوم علي العبيد؟
والله ان شاء الله فوز لاعبنا علي العبيدلي في المنافسة هذه ان شاء الله.
التوفيق. شكرا جزيلا. محمد، أعود إليك، تفضل.
شكرا جزيلا لك زميلي وسام كرنيب، ولرئيس الاتحاد الدولي للسنوكر السيد مبارك الخيارين. اهلا بكم من جديد مشاهدينا الكرام. اذا مرحبا بآسيا في العاصمة القطرية الدوحة من اجل اقامة بطولات القارة الصفراء للسنوكر والبلياردو الانجليزي، من اجل الحديث عن مختلف المعطيات والارقام وايضا التفاصيل التي تخص هذا الحدث القاري. يسعدني الترحيب بالسيد يعقوب فخرو، محلل رياضة السنوكر على قنوات الكاس. أهلا ومرحبا بك.
يا مرحبا، الله يحييك.
بداية الكل يؤكد أن هذه الدورة هي بداية جديدة لهذه الرياضة، لهذا الاختصاص في قارة آسيا. ما المقصود بمثل هذا التصريح؟
هي ولادة جديدة حق بطولات آسيا، خاصة بعد توقف تقريبا 2 أو 3 سنوات بخصوص جائحة كورونا. رجعنا بقوة، دول كثيرة شاركت في البطولة هذه بحكم قوة البطولة هذه. أبطال آسيا هم أبطال العالم.
نعم.
آخر 10 سنوات تقريبا أو 12 سنة هم أبطال العالم وأبطال آسيا. سيدوا المستطيل الأخضر على قولتهم، بس تبع السنوكر مش تبع الكورة.
نعم.
نتمنى التوفيق للكل ان شاء الله. بطوله ان شاء الله نكون نحن موفقين في تنظيمها باذن الله.
طيب، من المعطيات التي تبرز في هذا اليوم الافتتاحي والخاصة بهذا الحدث هو عودة العملاق الصيني بعد التوقف بسبب جائحة كوفيد 19. أيضا عدد الدول المشاركة يصل إلى 26 دولة. أما إذا تحدثنا على الأبطال فالبعثات تضم 84 لاعبة.
صحيح، البطوله تضم 26 دوله. في دول صراحه تكون قويه في اللعبه، او السي في مالها قوي في
نعم.
اللعبه هذه. 86 مشارك، صراحه عدد كبير بالنسبه لاسيا. احنا عمرنا ما وصلنا تقريبا للارقام الكبيره هذه في بطولات اسيا. الصين جايين جاهزين، عطشانين البطوله هذه. يعني جايين داخلين قوي في البطوله هذه.
طيب، دعنا نتحدث الآن على ما يهمنا أكثر، وهو المشاركة القطرية. في الأسابيع القليلة الماضية كانت هناك مشاركة على مستويين العربي والخليجي، كانت النتائج جيدة. كيف ستخوض الأسماء القطرية هذا الرهان الآسيوي؟
احنا ان شاء الله نراهن، عندنا اكثر من لاعب قوي في البطوله هذه. عندنا لاعبين مصنفين، علي العبيدي، احمد سيف. بس احمد سيف ما يلعب بحكم الظروف الخاصه عنده.
نعم.
علي العبيدلي هو مصنف في الاتحاد.
هناك 6
التوفيق. احنا جاهزين، دخلنا معسكر قبل البطوله، هذا معسكر جيد، مدربينا جيدين، نتمنى التوفيق للاعبين ان شاء الله.
يعني كيف يبدو المشهد، مشهد الأبطال القطريين؟ ماذا تتوقعون من هذه المشاركة؟ ما الأهمية المنشودة أيضا؟
ان شاء الله راح نفاجئكم في البطوله هذه
نعم،
باذن الله تعالى.
وهذا ما نتمناه. دعنا نتحدث أيضا على المباراة الأولى المرتقبة، ستكون بين اللاعب القطري البطل المتألق علي العبيدلي أمام القادم من الفلبين ألفين باربيرو.
اللاعب قوي الفلبيني، يعني لا يستهان باي لاعب في البطوله هذه، اي لاعب جاي اسيا هو يكون جاهز للبطوله هذه، لكن احنا نتمنى التوفيق لاعبنا يعني كمستوى ممكن نقول افضل من اللاعب الفلبيني ان شاء الله.
نعم.
يؤدي مباراه، ربنا يوفقه ان شاء الله ويحالف الحظ ويفوز بالمباراه هذه باذن الله تعالى.
طيب، بالنظر إلى النتائج التي تحققت في الأسابيع القليلة الماضية على المستويين العربي والخليجي، المدرسة القطرية في السنوكر، في البلياردو أيضا، تبدو من المدارس التي لها كلمتها في هذا الاختصاص. ماذا أو أين تتموقع أو يتموقع السنوكر القطري على المستوى القاري الآسيوي؟
والله شوف، المستوى القطري احنا يعني كلعبه احنا دائما منافسين لاي بطوله ندخلها.
نعم.
يعني احنا ما ندخل في اي بطوله مجرد مشاركه في بطوله، لا، احنا دائما ندخل طموحنا اعلى من المشاركه. يعني دائما نطلع على الاقل في المراحل الاولى الثلاثه. في بعض الاحيان ما يحالفنا الحظ طبعا، لكن اكثر مشاركاتنا احنا الحمد لله نحصل على الميداليات الذهبيه والبرونزيه والفضيه. اخر بطولتين تقريبا كانت في البحرين، غرب اسيا والعربي، الحمد لله حزنا على ميداليات ذهبيه.
صحيح. نعم. طيب، أهمية هذه الدورة في إعداد أيضا أسماء تتألق في المستقبل، وبخاصة أننا نتحدث على دولة قطر، على العاصمة الدوحة التي تستقطب عدد من البطولات.
والله الاسماء، احنا عندنا اسماء يعني مثل ما قلت لك قويه،
نعم.
لاعبين ممتازين ولاعبين لهم اسم قوي في القاره الاسيويه. خلينا نتكلم علي العبيدلي، اخر مشاركه لنا كانت في امريكا، حصل على المركز الرابع دولي عالميا. ف يعني عندنا اسماء قويه، وان شاء الله نتمنى احنا يحالفنا الحظ في البطوله هذه، لان فيه
نعم.
لاعبين جايين جاهزين للبطوله هذه. يعني البطوله هذه مش سهله، دائما البطوله الاسيويه اقوى من بطولات ثانيه، اللاعبين الاسيويين يعني لهم، وفي فرق جات.
نخبة العالم.
اي، وفي فرق جاتنا صراحه فاجاتنا في المستويات اللي هم فيها، يعني احنا ما توقعنا فيه. يعني اول يوم طلقنا اليوم الساعه 10 الصباح، صادفنا يعني بعض المنتخبات صراحه يعني تخوف. فنتمنى ان شاء الله احنا نتخطى
نعم.
الخوف هذا ونتعدى الحاجز باذن الله.
إذن السيد يعقوب فخر، محلل السنوكر على قنواتك، شكرا جزيلا
الله
لك. الموعد
يحييك.
يتجدد معك بعد المباراة المرتقبة بين لاعب القطري المتألق علي العبيدلي والقادم من الفلبين باربيرو ألفين. الآن الكلمة تتحول إلى الزميل حسن سانك، تفضل.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعزائي المشاهدين، نعلن عن بداية المباراة إن شاء الله، والبطولة بطولة آسيا، المباراة التي تجمع بين اللاعب القطري بطل قطر الأول على 3 سنوات علي بن ناصر بيدلي، نتمنى له كل التوفيق. سيقابل اللاعب الفلبيني ألفين باربيرو، المصنف الثاني في الفلبين. الحكم محمد رسول من سوريا، أتمنى لهم التوفيق إن شاء الله. المباراة من 7 أشواط، بيست اوف 7، اللي بيفوز ب4 أشواط متتالية بيفوز في المباراة إن شاء الله. بطولة آسيا هذه البطولة 38 التي كان فاز بها البطولة 37 اللاعب الإيراني أمير ساركوزي. وطبعا عدد الدول المشاركة في البطولة 26 دولة وعدد 52 لاعب، 13 مجموعة، من كل مجموعة يتأهل منها 2 إن شاء الله بإذن الله. المباراة النهائية تاريخ وزارة الرياضة ولكل المساهمين في نجاح هذه البطولة. كل من قطر الوطني نقدم لكم تحية، ألف تحية لقناة الكاس الراعية لكل البطولات القطرية، نشكرهم على حضورهم إن شاء الله. وكذلك نتقدم بجزيل الشكر للاتحاد القطري للبلياردو السنوكري الأعضاء الصاهرين على نجاح البطولات التي تقام بدولة قطر. السيد رئيس الاتحاد القطري للبلياردو السنوكر السيد محمد مبارك النعيمي، والسيد محمد سالم النعيمي، والسيد مبارك الخياري، والسيد يعقوب فخرو، والسيد ماجد سلطان ماجد السويدي، ولجميع الأعضاء المشاركين في هذا الحفل هنا بدولة قطر عاصمة الرياضة للجميع. طبعا سيداتي ننتظر انطلاق المباراة من السيد الحكم.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you in this third session of the ACBS Asian Championship 2023 here in Doha, Qatar. On TV cable, first let me introduce to the referee, which is Ayman Razouk from Syria.
طبعا الحكم من سوريا أيمن رزوق، نتمنى
Referee
له
number
كل
1
التوفيق إن
from
شاء الله.
Philippines, ALVIN BARBERO.
طبعا هو اللاعب الفلبيني
And his opponent
بربيرو،
from Qatar, Ali Al-Badli.
وإن شاء الله بطلنا القطري علي
That's
بن
the
ناصر
preliminary
العبيدي.
match. Best of luck to the bench.
وإن شاء الله بداية المباراة الشوط إن شاء الله بإذن الله. طبعا هنا البطولات كلها من المباريات بدوا في نفس وقت واحد. طبعا على الطاولة رقم 1 محمد كين هو من ماليزيا، ومع إيتشو شوجاتان من نيبال، مع القطري محمد سعيد. الطاولة رقم 2 شاهين مايزي من إيران، مع أحمد عبون من الكويت، القطري الحكم محمد ناصر. الطاولة رقم 3 ثور تشون يونغ من ماليزيا، مع حسين العوتي من عمان، الحكم نافيد كابيديان من باكستان. كذلك على طاولة رقم 4 كمال شوال من الهند، مع عيسى القديسي من قطر، الحكم بشار واجا من سوريا. كذلك طاولة رقم 5 جون كراكت من تايلاند، مع كيون كوهين من فيتنام، الحكم أيمن علوي من قطر. كذلك طاولة رقم 6 محمد سلطان من باكستان، مع اللاعب القطري محمد البنعري، الحكم القطري محمد فريد. كذلك الطاولة رقم 7 دينغ هوين من الصين، مع محمد لمين من بنغلاديش، الحكم من قطر فهيم الشيخ. أتمنى التوفيق للجميع إن شاء الله. حاليا مشاهدين انتهت مباراة اللاعب القطري علي العبيدلي مع اللاعب ألفين. طبعا البداية من يسمونها السيف، كل لاعب يحاول يسيف للاعب الثاني ما يعطيه فرصة. طبعا اللاعب علي العبيدلي.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Qnb Asian Snooker Championships 2023. The host nation, Qatar Snooker Billiard Federation. Joining me in the commentary booth, Michael Giorgio. How do you see this prediction match, Michael?
Many thanks for having me here, Paul. Great event we have lined up this week in the Federation building here in Qatar. Yeah, I've been working a little bit with Ali over the past month, and he's made some serious improvements. So I'm very excited and interested in seeing how he progresses this week. Alvin's a great player from the Philippines. But yeah, just excited to see how this match pans out. And that is an excellent start from Ali. Fantastic cue in there, nicely on the yellow as well.
Already settled in to the table. I'd like to say well done to Qatar Snooker Federation for putting on an incredible set here, and well done to you, coach, and to Mike Russell with the Qatar Billiard team. You've done a tremendous job.
Yes, myself and Mike have been working very hard with the national players. They've been working hard as well, so we've got some good hopes this week for this tournament. A total of 5 players competing this week, and hopefully we can see one of them lifting the trophy by the end of it. It's a great opportunity to score early for Ali. Reds are nicely poised, doesn't need to work the cue ball too much. Yeah, no, he's an incredible player, serious talent with huge potential also.
You've been practicing a lot with Ali, and what have you done to get him to this stage, working with him?
Yeah, when I first came he was, an excellent player anyways from before, very raw talent, huge potential, but I've just basically spent the time trying to identify certain weaknesses in his game, but there isn't many, to be honest, but the ones we did find we've been working on very hard, just making him an all-round player altogether. But he'll be feeling good. He looks nice and composed and relaxed out there, and he's been presented with an early opportunity to get in front, so we'll see if he takes it.
Nicely cued on that green ball. Come down to the top, to the pack.
Yeah, he's cued that perfectly well. No body movement at all. I think he's going to be looking to try and open up some of the higher colours, the higher valued colours. Getting the black on its spot will be a priority for him at the moment. But he's more than capable of just using the blue.
Been working a lot with Frank, who's probably watching, a former coach here at Qatar Billiard Federation, and well done to Frank and Mike Russell and to yourself.
Yeah, Frank is a tremendous coach, lots of knowledge, as well as Mike Russell, a legend in the billiards game. It's good to have a variety of coaches. You can pick the things that you like from each of them and apply them to your game. But the hard work's been put in. Excellent cueing there once again. One thing we have been working on with Ali is making sure he gets the correct side of the blue. One of the potential problems you can have in this game is landing on the wrong side of the blue and needing to send the cue ball in and out of bulk. So I identified that as a potential problem for him, and we've been working on it. And he's a hard worker, Ali. Like I said, he's got huge potential.
He's also dedicated as well to the pool world. In both cue sports, he's the highest ranked player in the country, ranked number 1 at pool and number 1 at snooker.
I think he's still okay on the blue. Like I said, he's got the correct angle now to come down, but he may be tempted by the yellow. Maybe he's just gone a little bit too far on the blue to stay in control of the cue ball. But he still has a few open reds here. There's still plenty of choice to play on. Yeah, that's worked out perfectly. I think he has the red to the bottom right hand corner. We will need to work the cue ball a little bit. He'll be sending the cue ball into the other red, which should kill the pace, but may need to use a bit of infamous cue power here.
Starting to get confidence once again with Ali. Clever shot.
It was a good pot. He was very unlucky having to cannon kiss 3 reds there. Very, very difficult to manoeuvre, but he's forced with a tricky safety shot. He may actually be tempted to play this into the middle. Doesn't need to do anything with the cue ball. But it's not easy to leave safe either.
He has to protect the lead here at 27 points. He doesn't want to give away an opening for his opponent. Nicely done. But he has left safety to the balk line.
Yes, Ali will be doing his very best not to leave any easy opening shots for Alvin. The last thing you want your opponent to do is get comfortable on the table. You want to make him work for the opportunities and the chances. You don't just want to hand it to him. So it's very important early on to keep a tight game.
Containing safety. This is an opportunity now.
I'm not sure Alvin will be tempted into taking on a long shot just yet. Depends how he's feeling, of course. But no, it looks like he's lining us up for the shot.
Very impressed with that shot. Lots of confidence.
Yeah, that's tremendous cueing there. He kept his body still, delivered the cue perfectly straight, and now it's a good opportunity for Alvin to come back into the frame against Ali. Let's see how he's landed. I'm not sure that red passes the other red. Yeah, I think he's slightly out of position. He does have a red to the bottom left hand corner with the rest. Doesn't actually need to do anything with the cue ball. The natural line will bring him through a gap up towards the pink and towards the blue also. But these can be tricky, these can be very missable.
So the pressure's on, even though he's trailing by 24 points. It's not easy bridging. He's come high enough for the blue.
Yes, that was an excellent recovery shot there from Alvin. Played it perfectly, and he's back in control. And I can only really see possibly the bottom three reds closest to the black. That may cause some problems. But as we know, this is an unpredictable game. I think both players early on, they look quite comfortable and settled with this match. I think they both fancy a win here.
And we are at the group stages. First one in their group, and they would like to win it. It's not going to be easy. But unfortunate there.
Yeah, just got a little bit too much into the white there and wanted a more fuller cannon on that red to land straight on the black. It's nice that he's feeling positive. He's going for the shots right now, but that shot's gone wrong, and he's going to be forced with a safety shot here. This cue ball is close.
He's done well there, but there is a shot to nothing to the left middle corner pocket. He just has to avoid. He's looking at it. He has to avoid the black, Mike. What do you think?
Yeah, I think Ali will be very pleased that Alvin only secured 10 points there from what looked like a clear-cut opportunity to take control of the frame. Yeah, Alvin will be very disappointed with that. That's an excellent safety there from Ali, tracking the green.
Surprised there, Mike. A foul and a miss. Trying to catch the edge of the red. And left Ali in with an opening break available.
Yeah, I don't know why he's tried to play that so thin. I'm not sure if he's just misaimed that or... but Ali will be extremely happy that that's happened. He's given Ali a good chance here to secure the first frame. Just needs to remain composed, focused, just play one shot at a time, and the reds are all there for the taking.
Queuing quite well to come back
he's
with the
played,
rest there.
He's played that perfectly, hasn't he? He's got the cue right through that, generated the spin, landed the correct side of the blue, and he's remaining in control in this opening frame. One thing I must say about Ali is he has an amazing attitude. Yesterday during a practice session he's played a shot and a chunk of his tip came off and he had to change it last minute. So he's, it doesn't faze him. Some players want days of practice with the new tip. Well, Ali's ready to just jump straight in and carry on as normal. It's admirable.
I I've known Ali for around about 11 years now. It's an unforced error on the blue. And you're right, Mike, he has got determination and dedication.
Yeah, so no, he'll be annoyed with that miss of the blue, but he hasn't left anything too straightforward. And fortunately, he's sent the pink into the red, tying that up. So Alvin would need to work hard to generate a clearance from this position.
Unforced error. We'll see Ali get a comfortable lead now. With the red on the cushion and the red tied up with the pink. There's an opportunity to take the first frame.
I think this blue pot's to left middle here. The natural line would send the cue ball up and actually back through the yellow and brown towards the red. He just needs to worry about the aiming on this shot. Doesn't need to play it too hard.
And that's very interesting, Mike, to see a shot selection from the last shot, timescale. I've not seen that before.
Yes, these opening frames can be testing. He started off so well. I think there's just a little bit lack of focus, maybe. But tricky opening frames are always there.
And congratulations to Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation for setting up such an amazing set-up arena and joining with Alcast. Congratulations. The setup is looking amazing.
Yes, they've done a fantastic job here setting up the arena from what we saw was an empty shell. Absolute beautiful setting for any player to compete in. So I'm hoping all the players will enjoy it thoroughly this week. But it's very professional how they work. Set it up, and I think he may have just got away with that slightly. Bit of an error there from Alvin. Ali will need to resist the temptation to try any wild shots here, to try and force getting over the line. A little bit of patience goes a long way in this game.
A very nice shot there. Keeping Alvin under pressure. Even though the score is a dividend of 30 points, still plenty on the table.
Yes, that was a tricky safety shot. I think he was more worried about the pink ball in terms of the safety shot, getting the cue ball back to bulk. So he's played it a little thick. He's kind of trapped himself a little bit and left Ali with a good chance to secure this first frame.
Very nicely done there. The red to the corner.
Yes, Ali will need one colour and one more red to secure this opening frame. Needs a good cue ball here. Red's not available into all pockets.
official table. It's a Raka, Class M1. And what do you think of the table, Michael?
Yeah, it's a nice table. I've had the chance to play on it for the last couple of weeks, and I must say they're very consistent, they're very solid, you know, just a joy to play on for any snooker player. Yeah, it's a great company, great table.
Nice safety shot there. We just saw in the background the president, Mubarak, from Qatar Confederation.
He's forced ALVIN to play this red on the right hand cushion. With this angle, he's at risk with a double kiss. Usually they'll just clip off and play up and down the table. But with a double kiss, this both balls could go anywhere. It's very unpredictable. So he may play cushion first and come behind the red. Just a nice little containing safety shot. Yeah, he'll be happy with that.
And of course he stopped the double going across, and the safety now in behind the portcullis. Even the lead is only 35 points, Michael, still plenty of points on the table. You can't make a careless mistake.
Yes, and there's not too many colours safe as well, so this the next error will be an important one for both players. Ali just needs to keep this tight, secure his lead. Try and play smart. That's a great shot. He'll be happy with that.
Too sure, Michael. Does the red go past the black here to take the frame?
Don't believe so. I think he's got cover there, ALVIN. So I think Ali will be playing this red across the table, sending the cue ball up and down towards the bulk colours. Just doesn't want to leave anything on for ALVIN. You know, these balls are in a nice position. He only has one red close to the bottom cushion, which could create a mistake if there was going to be one.
There's a long red. ALVIN might take this on, Mike.
Yes, it's a big shot. Needs to keep his body still here, just deliver the cue in a straight line. That was a bit of body movement there before he struck the ball. Not sure if you noticed.
I saw just a little bit. That was enough to miss the red. Well, he has red to the corner. Unforced error there by Ali.
He's got quite fortunate with where the reds landed. He was very close to that, actually. He struck it wide. He hasn't left ALVIN with a straightforward opening red here, so I suspect we'll see a containing shot once again.
Wow, that's a unforced error there by ALVIN. He'll look back at that.
Yes, that was a bad mistake there from ALVIN. I think he's just miscalculated how close the red was to the cushion and ended up double kissing in off.
Now the opportunity for Ali to take the frame.
I think with that blue disappearing, we won't be seeing Alvin come back to the table in this frame. It's been a bit of a scrappy opening frame, but Ali's controlled it well, I believe.
Well, he's starting to look comfortable now with the yellow to the corner. Very positive start for Ali. And the game has to be surrendered. So join us in frame number 2.
So tell me, Paul, what did you make of that first frame?
I was impressed with Ali's performance.
Yeah, this was an excellent red that he potted in like straight away, just to get in control. That would be a huge confidence booster for him. I think now leading 1-0, he'll be feeling more settled, and we could even see him getting better as the game goes on.
So the performance, what we've seen in frame 1, as Alvin has made human error on a couple of occasions where you would think he would pot them, but he pots this red like he's been there all day potting them.
Yes, I think that long red, that shot there, that was a good opportunity to get settled, but just lost control. I think he tried to push the boat out a little bit too far instead of just playing the safe shot. Played a risky positional shot and let Ali back into the frame.
Even though he missed that yellow, he was still determined to try and clear the table. So we joined frame 2. If you've just joined us, welcome to the QNB Asian Snooker Championships 2023. My special guest, Michael Giorgio. Welcome if you have just joined us. Alcast TV. We're putting on a fantastic show as well.
Yes, the whole event has been set up extremely well and professional. I've spoken to a few of the players. They're very excited for the week. They've all been working hard for it. And as Alvin gets us underway for the second frame, he'll be needing to... I feel like he needs a bit more table time. But yeah, Ali's not going to give that to him too easily. He'll be looking to keep this tight, protecting his lead. This is a huge frame. If the score goes 2-0, then it's going to be that mountain's going to be a bit bigger to climb. So every frame is huge.
I feel Ali's going to go for this red, Michael.
It was a good attempt. He's cued that well. Very fortunate enough to not get the double kiss. But again, he hasn't left anything easy for Alvin. So I suspect we'll see another safety exchange in the opening of this frame.
Ali's looking at the black here, Mike. Going to have a go at this. It was close last time. Very nicely done.
That is marvellous cueing from Ali there. Kept his body still. He's never one to be afraid of a long shot. But he's landed perfectly on the black ball there. And here's a chance to open a couple more reds up from the pack, while staying on the red closest to the black also. So a good opportunity to score quite heavy there.
Ali holds 2 titles in the country. He holds the title as the ranked #1 pool player and the #1 snooker player, and classified as the greatest cueist in the country with both of those titles. Some achievement from coming from pool to snooker, snooker to pool over the year. But he's put in on an incredible performance already and a contender for the title, Mike.
Yes, and that shot there just illustrates why he holds those rankings. It's an excellent shot to open up the reds and remain on another red. A very controlled shot. That'll give him a lot of confidence. Just needs to stay composed during this break. Doesn't need to do anything fancy. Just stay in control.
We talked about the coaches earlier on this morning. Mike Russell, as well as you, Mike, over here, and previous coaches, Frank. The effort, what he's put in, he wants to show not only the country why he wants to win the Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. Determination.
Yes, he works very hard. Well, he has been working very hard in the build-up to this competition. He really wants to win. He's very determined, and he's willing to work countless hours to achieve anything. So the coaches here, we've been working very hard with him, trying to identify some positions, some aspects that he could improve on. Not changing too much, but just sharpening him up. And he's very dedicated. He listens. He's committed. Just wants to do well. Enjoys the game. He loves it. And he's an excellent pool player as well. He's kind of a master of all trades.
Nice shot there through the cluster to hold for the black.
That was excellent control, and I don't want to say anything too quick, but he is on a 147. I think he will be thinking about this, as long as he stays composed. But this is an excellent opportunity, and he has been very close this week to making them, so this could be the time.
Well, he's just caught it. He knows that he didn't want to be in the cluster of the two reds. And the 147, I'm afraid, it's going to be more difficult now. But he had that in mind, Mike. I think you're right. I have seen Ali get 130. Yeah, he's just caught in behind the red there. Missed the pink for the highest break of the tournament last year. So, do you feel Ali might... What's he going to do here, Mike? Take the double on? Oh, he's got the cut. What a fantastic shot that is. And he's on the black, Mike, for 147.
That was an excellent recovery shot.
Bit
there.
early though.
Yeah, he would have been upset with the previous cannon, but that was excellent potting. Like I said earlier, that these middles are very, very tight, so he had to be incredibly accurate for that shot to go in.
Very nice shot there on the replay, and as you can see, Ali is on the black. He's going to keep the break going. We're on 33. Come nicely there, Mike. High enough to take and hold on to the black after the red.
Yes, and he's nicely on this red as well. I think he could play this off one or two cushions, just hold for the black, and he'll be back in business in the scoring area.
I know,
but
it's early.
I know already what's going through his mind. He's thinking about this 147.
It would be fantastic to have a 147 in the Asian Snooker Championships, but we're a long way away, so we'll just settle with a big break at the moment.
This would be some achievement to score the highest break on the first day of the tournament, wouldn't it?
It would be unbelievable, Mike. I think this is incredible for Ali. I think Ali rises to the occasion, Mike. The pressure is on. He's out there representing his country. And this black... will take him. He's come a little bit...
Yeah, I think he wanted to get a bit more screw back on that.
Yeah, he
He's come
wanted
off
to
the
come a little
cushion
more
there.
of a bounce off the cushion.
As Alvin looks on, wondering.
A 48 break, but can he hold it, Mike? Off the red for the black?
Yeah, he may be looking for the cannon there. If not, just to drop this in. He may even play for the blue. You know, it's still early.
He's played that very well.
I think that was the right shot. He just wants to make sure of the frame, secure it. Maybe the 147 will come another day. I think it's in his interest to be 2-0 up. He's looking very, very composed in the second frame. Very composed.
I'm very confident. He's 54 ahead, as we saw the scores. His consistency in this frame has been excellent.
Yes, this has been an excellent break so far. Wants to be a bit careful here. He doesn't want to play anything too crazy and try to open up the reds, or just wants to keep it nice and tight. There is a spare red, a loose red up in the bulk area, so it'd be interesting to see what he plays on here. Yeah.
A round of applause there, knowing that that could be the frame winner to take this red to the corner.
I think he'll be needing one more red after this red he's playing now to secure the frame. But this has been a fantastic break up until now. Actually deserves to be a frame winning break, I think.
.63 is the highest break on the TV table by any player in these sessions so far.
I feel like this is a huge shot right here, digging down. He needs straight queuing. He's going to be looking to come off one cushion and open up the reds. Yeah, that's not easy at all. I think he's been a bit fortunate there. He's been a little fortunate there with the queuing. But still, nonetheless, he's in control of this. Get it bouncing around there. He's in control of this second frame, just needs to keep it tight now.
So Alvin plays a very good tactical battle shot there, but he's left the red.
Yes, Ali tapping the table there in recognition of a great safety shot.
Yeah.
I'm not sure there's a clear route back.
Just going past the brown there, Mike.
I'm not sure how much of the red he can see, but there may be a gap where he can stun round the back of the red to the left of the black.
Yes.
And then play like the figure of eights back up the table.
So he has to be careful here. That's why he's having a think about this shot. Doesn't want to leave an opening. He's in a commanding lead.
A very smart shot there from Ali.
Does the
Fantastic
red by
continuing.
the pink, Mike, go through to the middle?
Possible, but this is not an easy shot. This is potentially his last shot of the frame if he's thinking about taking this on from 63 behind as well. Needs to keep his body still on this one.
Nicely done there. Alvin is back.
Yes, that was nicely cued. He has landed on the wrong side of the blue, though, so he'll be dropping this in, and he'll be needing to take on a risky shot. So just two more good shots to get back in control of the break. All of the balls are in the open, so he just needs to stay composed.
Even though Alvin's left a long red to the left corner, the pressure is on. As we see it from that camera angle.
needs to make sure he doesn't cannon the brown on the way back up. I think that's what's causing some slight hesitation on this shot. He'll be putting everything into this one.
He's played that very well.
Yeah, so that was a marvellous strike from Alvin there. Manoeuvred the cue ball back up to bulk, so he had that safety in mind.
Do you feel he could come back here, Michael? Do you feel that he could get a break here?
Yes, the balls are all there. There's nothing really tricky. Again, he just needs to work out which pattern. Oh wow, that was unexpected.
I didn't expect that miss.
He's just come across to the right there slightly, which would push the cue ball to the left and make it a thicker strike. And Ali will be extremely happy to see that green missed, especially with this opening red he had. And I think with that error we should see Ali go into a 2-0 lead in this best of 7.
So the frame's already won, Michael. He's just getting a bit of potting practice out there.
Yes, Ali will be. He'll still be wanting to clear the table. He just wants to keep that intensity going. Doesn't want to play any loose shots. It's a great opportunity for him to just keep his hand on the table, keep the arm warm, and he'll already be preparing himself for frame 3. But now Alvin he's got some work to do. The worst thing about it is he knows he's had opportunities to win both frames and he hasn't taken that, so it can be very easy for that to stick in the mind, and
Definitely.
the job becomes much more harder than what it appears to be. But I think Ali will be happy with the way he's played so far.
That's a clever shot there. Take the pink into the open. And get it respotted.
He's got a nice angle on the yellow to come back down for the green. He's looking very, very composed here.
Even though he's Mr. Blue, he takes frame number 2. Join us again for number 3 very shortly. So he's put on a good performance there, Michael.
Yes, it was. I mean, that opening break was kind of what made it. Kept him in control, put Alvin under pressure, and that's exactly what Ali would have been planning to do at the beginning of this match. But yeah, Alvin won't be too happy with the way he's played. He's had some great opportunities. At times he's looked very, very comfortable, and then out of nowhere just throws in a wild shot. But what do you think Alvin needs to do now to get his way back into the match?
He still needs to do the focus and hope to get another golden opportunity, and believe in his capability and why he's there representing the Philippines. If he has all those, he should be okay. As we watch frame number 3, and that's a lovely break shot there, but he's left the long red for Ali. He's took these on.
He has marvellous cueing with that opening red into Jenna. Even though that next shot with the black going into the pack to open them up, that was phenomenal cueing on both sides, especially this. That recovery shot was, I mean, you cannot cue it any better from that angle. He didn't have a lot of pocket to work with, but it is great to see. He's enjoying himself out there. He's cueing how we all know he can cue.
So that's what Malvin has to do, is somehow dig deep and believe in all the hours of practice he's achieved and why he's there. And Ali's talking to his older brother there, and the family are watching online. We'll just get him ready now for frame number 3. But to come here to represent your country is a great honour. And if you just joined us, welcome to the QNB Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. Host nation, Qatar Snooker Federation. Joining me, special guest, Michael Giorgio.
Yes, thank you for having me here, Paul. It'll be interesting to see how Alvin approaches this third frame. I don't know if he'll feel like playing more aggressively, or if he's going to tighten up and play a bit more negatively. Both ways are possible. But again, it's another loose safety shot there. He's left Ali with a tempting mid-range red, and I think the way Ali's feeling, he'll be fancying this. A good opportunity to get on the black also.
Nicely done. Well, on the black, but
yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. I think he wanted to miss the black, come off the 2 cushions, but he's just caught it, lost position. But there's nothing a good safety shot can't fix. Just be containing the ball in the bulk area.
very nice safety shot there by Ali.
Yes, he's covered the left-hand side of the pack. He's kind of forcing ALVIN into taking on this long red, with an element of safety, of course.
ALVIN's got an opportunity here, Michael, to take this red into the corner.
Yes. He'll be wanting to make a good effort here and try and get a few more balls potted and get his arm going and settle. He doesn't really look too settled at the moment. I know it's 2-0 down, and the last thing he wants is to be thinking about that during this break. But it's not easy. The black's tight on the cushion. Ali really has the blue and the bulk colours to work with, possibly the pink into the middle pockets. So he has a lot of calculating to do here.
But unfortunately, Michael went into the cluster. Nothing came out.
Yes, that was unlucky there. It's good effort, excellent strike. Just caught the wrong part of the pack there, and he's just lost position there. So another containing safety shot, I'd see.
So the safety battle has started already. As Alvin realises he can't afford to lose this frame.
It's quite a clever shot. He kind of forced Ali into playing this containing shot, sending the red into the bulk area. Ali didn't want to give him a easy opportunity to put him back into trouble, but he has left half a chance double on. Not sure if the red below the pink passes into the middle. You need to be careful if it does.
I believe the safety battle will suit Ali's game. Brought the red out, Mike.
Yeah, I think he's left Ali attempting shot here into the middle. We'll have to see. No, he's disciplined enough. He's turned it down. He's taking the opportunity to open the reds up. He hasn't quite got the cue ball back to bulk, so he'll be letting Alvin dig down on the cue ball, generate some screw back to get him back on the black cushion. So could potentially see Ali in trouble here. Oh, but again, that's come short.
An opportunity to take the red to the middle.
No, he's playing back down from the black. I think this is the right shot. Just the screw back. Yeah, top corner, screw back for the black. I think he'll be happy, very happy with that. And this is not an easy safety shot for Alvin to play now.
This game will suit Ali. He does like the safety battle. He's a very good chess player.
I'm trying to see on the table where he can leave the cue ball, apart from the black cushion. Is it? Because I don't think he can get down on the cue ball enough to generate the backspin to bring the cue ball back. So he'll be looking for somewhere on the table where he's giving it a go. And this is not an easy shot.
Done very well
Yeah,
there.
he's played that perfectly. Excellent shot there from Alvin.
Tap on the table by Ali. Complete gentleman, Ali is. I just feel, Michael, that an opening red here would be a big break. And he's pulled that back nicely.
I feel like this frame would be the first one to get the cue ball tight on the black cushion will be the strong favourite for this frame. At the moment they're just sending the balls up the table, not giving a glimpse of an opportunity. Oh, this red's coming back down.
And he's left the red, Mike, into the middle. Bit fortunate to cover it. Ali is a very clever player to take up the red up to the walk area, Mike. I'm impressed. Even the tap on the table from Alvin acknowledges that safety shot. Well done. Because this safety shot is very difficult. I feel, Michael, he might be forced to take this on to the corner.
Yes, I think he's been studying the table and just seeing where he can leave the cue ball, but it's, Ali's got him welded up against that black cushion and he's forced Alvin's hand here. It's maybe an attempt at a pot.
Well, all the safety battle has led to this opportunity for Ali. Michael, does that red go past the other red for the middle? It's looking.
It looks very tight, doesn't it? And I think he may be looking at the plant. And I don't actually think that's a terrible idea. If he leaves the cue ball where the red is next to the yellow, he doesn't leave Alvin anything, yet has position on the green. I think that's what he's checking now, but he doesn't seem to like it. I think Alvin's got away with that shot there slightly.
He has pulled out
That is
a
an excellent
great
shot.
red there.
Excellent shot there by Ali. He's cued that very, very well, and he made sure he got a good cue ball as well. Needs to be careful with this black ball. He doesn't want to play this too hard, but he's got a natural angle to go towards the reds. Probably try to land on the one just above the pink through the gap, which is what he's looking at now.
And he knows this is a big show. perfect, Mike.
I mean, that was an excellent shot. To play that black down the rail at that pace, you have to be incredibly accurate. And it just shows how Ali's feeling right now at this point in the match. He wants to finish Alvin off in one visit. He doesn't want to give him any opportunity to come back in the frame. But I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing here at the moment. He's looking very composed, has a nice tempo around the table. There's a great opportunity now, as we see that previous red now just through for the black. He's looking very much in control in this match.
You're right, Mike. The dedication, all the hours of practice, the coaching has put him in good stead for the Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. Just caught the pink there, Mike. He's okay.
Yes, he's cued that well. He's just grazed the pink as he's wanted to come back for the black. Has a natural angle here. He doesn't need to do anything with the cue ball. Be wanting to play on the two reds by the pink into the same pocket as the black.
That's an unexpected miss there from Ali. Didn't expect him to miss that.
May have just flicked a little bit of side on that, but he's played it correctly. He's played it dead weight to block the pocket just in case he does miss it. So again, he's even when he's missing, he's making Alvin work for his opportunity. Quite a clever shot there from Ali, despite the miss.
Shot to nothing there, Mike. To the corner, knowing that he will get safe. However, red is on. Not easy.
Yes, I don't think Alvin really had a choice there in terms of shot selection, so I believe that was the right shot. He has left this red left to the pink up into the yellow pocket. He'll just be looking to screw this back. The black is over the pocket, just needs to bring the white ball back to the black cushion.
What a great shot that is, Mike. And even a tap on the table from his opponent.
Yes, once again that was excellent cueing by Ali. He's not scared to take on those risky shots, but he's played it correctly. He's on the black nicely now, and he'll be wanting to finish this frame off in this visit. The reds are nicely poised. He just needs to find a way to manoeuvre the cue ball up into the bulk area where the majority of the reds have gone. But I think it looks like he's perfect on this red below the pink.
Nice angle there, Mike, to go up to the top, to the balk line. Plenty of reds available. He has to just be careful though.
Yes, I think he'll be targeting to bring the cue ball close to where the green ball is, around anywhere around that area. He has the red next to the brown Has the red closer to the bulk cushion. If he goes past it, he has a few options there.
He's winning the ball
There's
on.
a cannon, and that is not the cannon he wanted. So he's still in control in this frame. He'll be disappointed with that, but it's a good opportunity to put ALVIN in trouble again. I wonder if he'll be tempted by this double or plants. But he has a great angle to bring the cue ball back down behind the black ball. I think he's just too tempted by this plant. It must be very straight on.
It's not easy, Mike. The bridging.
Yeah, the bridging, and it's quite a big gap between the two balls as well, so that the path can change. Yeah, I don't think he likes it.
Sensible shot there, Michael.
Yeah, that's very, very good discipline from Ali there. Just overran it slightly. ALVIN does have a safety shot on here, but he's been away from the table. It feels like he's been away from the table for so long. I don't know when his last pot was, but it just seems like he's gasping for air out there, trying to get a chance. And again, he's just not looking sharp at this point, and he's left Ali another chance with a red to the middle.
He'd be disappointed with that. ALVIN is a good player, as we talked about earlier. He's left the red in the middle. And the consistency from Ali. And the reds where they are. There's a high break available.
Yeah,
He has to be sure of this, Mike. He doesn't want to...
he's tempted by this yellow to the middle. The problem is he wants to play safe, but there is a red over the green pocket, so any kind of error on the safety shot, he'll be leaving ALVIN with a chance, which he doesn't want at all. But I'm not sure how much of the yellow he can see.
So the pink is the option. Let's see what he does. Very nicely done.
Excellent recovery there. I think he's found a gap between the green and the brown. Maybe it's passed through for one of the reds by the bulk cushion. But he is nicely on this red to the middle, so he's got options, and this is a position where you want to be at 2-0 up.
Back in control here. It's back in control here with the break building as we watch the yellow go to the corner. And the reds, you don't often see as many reds and the blue up in the balk line.
Yes, he'll be looking to put this red over closest to the green pocket, which is just blocking the path for the green. I don't think he's come far enough though for it. He does have options, just needs to stun off one cushion, not down four.
He didn't come down.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that green passes the red.
I hope.
Just looks tight from this angle.
Yeah, we just need the other camera angle to see if that green does go.
Yeah, it doesn't go. I think he'll be looking to put one of these colours safe.
There's been a tactical battle for this frame, Michael.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with Ali's discipline. He's not forcing any shots. He's just making it difficult for Alvin. And that is key. But he was tempted by that shot. He's put 4 or 5 balls safe with that one shot, so that was quite fortunate there. But a bit of a while. I think that was a shot maybe out of frustration. And there for Ali, it was a great opportunity to see the frame out there.
As we see the score, 35 behind, 107 remaining. Still plenty of points on the table. Alvin was unfortunate there.
And that is exactly what Ali wants to see. Alvin's not looking very comfortable out there. I'm not sure if it's the occasion, the match table, the lights, the cameras maybe, or if just Ali's kept him off the table long enough to make him work for it. He just doesn't seem settled out there. And I'm not sure if he was playing for the black or the cannon on the brown there. But I think he's hit it quite hard, personally.
We've also talked about the table, a racker and one table. Is the table slowing up a little bit out there, Mike? Is it just slowing up a little bit, even though it's heated?
I don't think it's slowing. It might be just the, I don't know what it could be. Maybe he's just hitting it soft, and that is a very clever shot he's played there by Ali. I mean, any snooker player coming to the table now would not fancy their chances in clearing the table in one visit. There's a lot of work to be done. Maybe tempted by a double here, Alvin.
Nice safety shot there. A containing safety shot, Mike.
Yes,
And a nice safety.
Yeah, another safety exchange here. Alvin's going to be trying force an error here from Ali just to get back in. He still doesn't look so. He doesn't look comfortable at all out there. I spoke too soon, didn't I? That was an excellent put from Alvin.
What a shot that was by Alvin. Alvin hasn't got the angle. I think he might be able to take the pink on.
Yeah, finding the next red from this shot, he's going to need to be using a lot of left-hand side on the cue ball, which will make it missable. I just don't think he's had enough table time to be confident to play that shot. Yeah, and any bit of side, the cue ball is going to change direction, make any ball missable, and that was a good illustration of that.
I'd like to say well done to Alcast. Incredible setup by Qnb Snooker Federation. Joining partnerships for the Qnb Asian Snooker Championships. The setup, Mike, is incredible.
Yes, every team's been working very hard to provide a great venue for the players this week, and everyone's pulled their weight, everyone's put the work in, and it looks fantastic out there. The players all like it so far that I've spoken with. I'm just going to see a little delicate, snooker shot there.
And if you've just joined us, welcome. The Qnb Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. This is the longest frame we've had in the final, for the TV table in the group stages.
This isn't easy. I think he's going to be wanting to... he's playing the one cushion for the red closest to him, closest to the green and pink. But this is risky. You'll be sending the balls everywhere, relying on a little bit of luck.
And he certainly got it.
Yeah, we'll be happy with that. Bit unlucky there from Ali. He struck it well. He has the tendency to get up off the shot a bit too quickly. He has... I think he's left Alvin a possible attempt to snooker him behind the pink. I'm not sure if he's too straight on it, if he can work the angle. But then Alvin may be tempted by this red closest to the green pocket also.
Whichever way he goes, they're both two difficult shots. Do you think, Michael, Alvin is under pressure out there?
Yes, I believe so. It's very important to get this first win under your belt during any championship. He still will have 2 matches after this, so if this does not go well, he'll be under a little bit more pressure to get out of the groups and into the last 16. Just be very important, regardless of how this result for both players, is to just stay focused in the moment, trust their practice, and enjoy it mostly, I'd say, as well. But he hasn't. He's left Ali attempting down the bulk cushion. Probably try to use the blue as a way of snookering him on the red if he does miss it.
Nicely done that.
Excellent shot there from Ali, very clever. So we'll need this brown and one more red to leave Alvin requiring snookers. And he looks like he's played that perfectly. It's just run a little bit too far.
So Ali's starting to run away here with this game. One more red. colour and starting to look ominous for 3 frames. And the lead. Nicely done there, Mike. What do you think of that shot?
Yeah, that was an excellent pot. He didn't worry too much on position there. He just wanted to make sure of the pot. Now Alvin does need snookers at this point, so I think one more pot. He may be tempted by this green to the middle, but I think just snookering him would be just as effective. Yeah, and that's enough.
A clever shot there. If we look at the yellow, the blue, and the pink, and the black, he's definitely put in a safety ending game. Unfortunate there, and the game has been conceded. Alvin hasn't performed so far. Is it because Ali's kept them away from the table, Mike?
Yes, I think Ali's combined both, break building, solid potting, clever safety shots. He's just kept it tight enough for not to give Alvin a chance. I think Alvin had a couple of chances early on, and that was a good chance for him to get into this game, but he failed to take them. It just looks like he's struggling with the table out there a little bit. He doesn't seem comfortable. He doesn't seem confident. And
Qnb Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. My special guest, Michael. Hi, Julia. How are you doing?
Yeah, very well, thank you. I'm enjoying this game so far today. Actually, all three games have been pretty good. We've seen a bit of everything. Ali has been controlling this match in the first 3 frames. Yeah, he hasn't really given Alvin anything to look at the moment. So, how's your summary of this match been?
Well, if you just joined us, the first frame went all the way for Ali, as well as the second frame, and we were very close. He was on his way for a 147, and then we got into a tactical battle. Alvin made a few human errors. He couldn't cope with the long potting safety tactics from Ali, leaving him in awkward positions. And a foul and a miss, and unforced errors cost him that frame. And here we are on the hill for Ali. Just needed one more frame. Best of 7.
Yes, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how Alvin's approach is towards this last frame. He's either going to make it tighter, or he's just going to play a bit more aggressively and open up just let his arm go and just treat this frame as a practice frame. Which he just looks like he's playing a little reserved at the moment. Kind of a bit playing too tight, not getting his arm through the cue ball. He's made some tremendous pots. He's played well at times, but just on some key shots he's let himself down on, and I don't know if he's still thinking about those early chances in the first 2 frames, if that's on his mind, but I think he's gonna just play a little bit more free during this frame.
Very nice safety shot there, Michael.
Yes, you've probably noticed his safeties have become a little bit more aggressive. He's opening the reds a bit more, just trying to tempt Ali into a long shot. But Ali's long potting has been tremendous today, so it's quite a risky game that he's playing with his safety. I think it's just purely out of frustration alone.
This is a big frame, Alvin. Nice shot there.
Yes, I think Ali now as you can see, the bolt colours have kind of grouped together, so it's a huge target to get the cue ball in behind, especially with the reds open. He'll be looking to play the 2 cushions here, try and get somewhere in behind the green and the brown. He's just caught that a little bit too thick. Lost the pace, so he's given that advantage to Alvin, who's just covered the right hand side of the pack, possibly.
And Alvin is representing the Philippines here.
famous for their pool, aren't they? You don't really see so many Filipino snooker players competing, but I believe there is 2 of them here at this tournament this week. Jeffrey Roeder being the other one.
Yes.
I know they're both amazing pool players also, so just like Ali, they probably would have competed against each other in both snooker and pool for years. But I think Ali will be very happy with the way his first round match is going today with Alvin.
He's looking very relaxed out there, Mike. Well, this is what Alvin's been doing very early. He's taking on reds like this. He's got a couple of them.
Oh, that was a long way off. He's not looking comfortable out there at all, and he's left Ali with an opener. I think that red passes the green into the corner pocket. If it does, he'll be just looking to pot it. He won't be doing anything fancy with the cue ball. He still has the yellow and the brown into the left-hand corner pocket to play for. Wow, he's just caught it thick.
Didn't expect that, Mike.
It must have been very, very tight. I'm not sure if he could see the whole pocket. Yeah, chance, but again, Alvin, he's 3-0 down, and every shot is probably looking like the previous long shot. He still doesn't look settled, so we should see how anything is missable at this point. I know exactly how he's feeling. I've been there many, many times.
So how do you counteract on that then, Mike? How do you turn around and say, well, I'm missing, things are not going my way, and it's getting worse?
I think that's the question everybody would love to know the answer of, to be honest. But you know if you've been practicing enough, if you just have a technique to fall back on, and that kind of distracts you from what is happening in the match. And it's all down to the work. Everybody knows we practice hard and everything, but we practice hard because of situations like this. We need something to pick us up, to carry us out of a deficit, or to carry us over the line to finish the match off. So practice is the secret ingredient.
Where's the red going, Mike?
Use that red to slow up.
Wow.
Oh, that is very unfortunate.
Didn't expect that from Ali.
But I don't think he's left anything easy here, Paul.
No, he hasn't. He's left that long red to the corner. Not easy by any means. And we've seen today, in the earlier sessions, the easy ones are the hardest ones. And the hardest ones, the easiest ones. Alvin hasn't had a good performance in this match so far.
It almost feels like he wants to leave the arena immediately, doesn't he? He's not. He can't be enjoying himself out there at the moment. These pockets are probably feeling like they're getting smaller and smaller for him as the match is going on. Oh, that's another surprising miss.
I'm surprised he's missed that, Mike.
Both players are feeling tension out there.
I feel Michael Alvin's opportunity is this red. Somehow he's got to get a big break.
don't know if you saw that on. We probably might see it on the replay, but there was so much body movement on that different angle on the camera. I don't know if it's an action he'll be bringing over from the pool game, where he's 9 ball in, but there's just way too much body movement there for him.
I feel a little bit sad for Alvin. He's come all this way. He hasn't performed his best by any means, and he's done so well to represent his country, the Philippines. I'd like to have seen him, I have to stay biased, but I'd like to have seen him get 1 or 2 frames. But this is the group stages, Michael.
Yeah, I mean, clearly you would never want to be in anyone's shoes that are trailing a match by 3 frames in a best of 7, but like I said, it's still very, very early in this tournament. Alvin will have 2 more chances to get his game back and get comfortable and have a chance of qualifying, because it is 2 qualifiers that go from each group into the knockout stage, so he'll be needing to shake this match off, forget anything that's happened in this situation, and then possibly try to maybe work on something in the practice table, or just play his way into the tournament. You know, it's Ali has a chance here to close the match out. He has a lot of work to do. The Reds, despite being open, they're not in easy situations. You're going to need to cannon 2 or 3 Reds eventually. You're looking to play on this. Yeah, that's a good positional shot he's played there.
He's starting to look once again in control of the game. That's Ali's strength I've seen over the years. He gets more confident at the end of the game. All of a sudden, he doesn't miss.
Yes, and I think he's got the right angle on this brown to play off 1 cushion, hopefully try to disturb some reds. I don't think anything pots cleanly. Needs to make sure of the pot, and that is the utmost priority at this point. But yeah, he just wants to play into possibly the cluster of 3 reds close together, left of the table. If he gets those open, he should be on 1. I think it's just. I think I would have played the brown there instead of the yellow personally.
So
Just generate that extra bit of pace to open up the reds, play a bit more positively.
Even though the score is 17 plays 9, safety battle is back on again, Mike. Doesn't want to give anything away.
Yes, I think Ali will be disappointed with that visit. I think he'll want to see this match out as soon as possible. He doesn't want this frame dragging on for too long, giving Alvin more and more table time.
Well, this is the red. Opportunity for Ali to close the match out. Not easy.
Yeah, agonisingly close there from Ali.
But has he left anything here, Mike?
I think Alvin can get through to this red over the pocket. He just wants to. I think he's just trying to work out how he can disturb the black, maybe. But he has the pink there. He doesn't need to be using the black ball. It looks like a thin cut.
enough for the blue to come back down again. Take the red on. He's looking at this. On the left side of the pink. So a bit of confidence here, Mike.
Yes, that was a fortunate flick off the red to bring the cue ball up to the right side of the blue. Still, Alvin's not had much table time. I feel anything is missable at this point in the match, and that just goes to see if somebody is not at the table potting balls and you're 3 frames deep into a match, the pockets feel so small. So again, Ali needs to remain focused. It's very easy to fall into a trap of missing yourself once you see your opponent struggling, because the pressure kind of comes off, but you still need a little bit of pressure just to make sure you're cueing correctly.
Well, he's cued down perfect. As we watch the pink go to the corner and hold for the red. Looking at this now, a nice break will clinch the match. What do you think, Mike?
Yes, I think he will actually, if he can take all of these open reds with the pink, I think he will still need one more red by the black cushion. He's more than capable. I think the top one of the 3 will pass into the corner pockets. I'm not too sure. But he wants to make sure he clears at least the open reds, shall we say.
He seems okay. He will build up a nice lead into the 40s to the 50s if he carries on. Build up break, and the confidence of his end game that he works on very hard with the coaches.
Was that a plant into the corner pocket I see there? Maybe tempted by that. Yep.
It's opened up nicely.
Alvin does not look too happy today. This is a match he'll want to be forgetting very, very quickly if Ali manages to finish it off from here. But again, we're seeing some careless misses.
I feel, Michael, this is the last opportunity for Alvin. He has to get a big break. He's come not far
But
back enough.
again, it's already gone wrong there for him. He's landed incorrectly on the pink. I think he just grazed it as he tried to screw back past it.
Yeah.
So now he's going to need to send this cue ball in and out of bulk. He's making the cue ball travel. So again, he will not be happy with that at all. I think with Ali, I think he caught a glimpse of the finish line there and maybe had that in the back of his mind. And that is an excellent recovery shot there from Alvin.
To be fair, he's putting a few good balls, and that will go down his best positional shot. I feel that Alvin can get back into this match, Mike. He has to win, obviously, this frame. He has to break build.
Yes, he's still got a lot of work to do in this frame. If he's to finish this frame off in one visit, he'll need to disturb those two reds on the black cushion. They're tight together. And that's worked out perfectly. That's an excellent shot there from Alvin. I think he's going all in now.
Yeah, I was just going to come into that terminology. He is going for it. He is forcing his game. We asked about the secret ingredients to do a comeback, and this is what we're seeing. He's going for it.
Let's come away from the pocket. Excellent opportunity now for Ali to see the match out. Just needs to remain focused, stay composed on each and every one of these shots. Doesn't need to do anything with this cue ball here. The black is over the pocket. That's very, very good.
I have seen over the years, Ali has an end game, and it's consistency at getting points, and we're seeing it now. Won't be interested in the red on the cushion.
Yeah, so
At this stage.
This pink will take him 29 points ahead of 43 on the table, so he'll need probably a pink with this red to leave Alvin needing snookers. I think he's just landed a little bit too short there as well.
Another option, Michael. Take the red and play safe.
Yeah, it's one of those. If you have an opportunity to finish the match off, you want to do it in one hit. You don't want to give your opponent any opportunity to get back into this match. You want him stayed in his chair for the duration. He does have a nice angle in this green to come back down for this red along the cushion. Just green and red required to see off the match 4-0. Use that white to keep travelling.
I think he's put in
Excellent shot.
commanding performance, Mike. Ali has done very well.
Yes, knowing Ali, if I know him that well, he is a perfectionist. He won't be happy with this performance, which is good. He wants to be the best at what he does. He strives for perfection, and that was an excellent shot. As we see match ball disappear into the pocket. Just needs black to secure the match fully. Secure a handshake from Alvin. He'll be very, very disappointed with his performance in this match. He's had some great chances. That looked like a bit of a heavy contact there.
Well, I'd like to say well done to Qatar Billiards Snooker Federation for putting on this incredible stage for the Asian Snooker Championships. And a big thank you to you, Michael, Giorgio. Once again, it's been an honour to do the commentary with you.
So Alvin's going to carry on here, I think purely out of frustration. guess the pressure's off now. Match has won. I think Ali's just having a bit of fun out there on the match table. It's been a steady performance from him. Definitely deserved the win.
Well, thank you very much to you, Michael, and thank you to the viewers around the world. Stay tuned as we go to the next game. Bye bye everybody from Michael and myself. Bye bye.